Alright, quick question. How many times have you heard this? This is the future of technology. Only to find out a year later that it was like meh at best and completely useless at worst. Well, today, I'm diving into the most overhyped tech trends of 2024. But here's the kicker. By the end of this video, not only would you know which tech trends to ignore, but I'm also going to share the one tech trend that's actually worth your attention this year. So whether you're a tech nerd, a casual gadget lover, or someone who just wants to waste money on another overpriced toy, stick around, it's going to be worth it. So let's cut through the noise and get started. Alright, let's define overhyped. Because I'm not here to hate on innovation, that's a no-no. Actually, if you haven't gotten it by now, I'm a tech lover. I mean, you're watching this video on a device that probably didn't exist 15 years ago. But there's a difference between exciting innovation and just noise. So grab onto a piece of paper and follow along, because overhyped techs usually check a few boxes. Number 1, it gets a ton of buzz from media and influencers. Check. Big promises are made like, this will change the world. Check. When you look at it, it's not ready, too expensive, or just impractical for most people. Check. It's like someone shouting, this is the best pizza you ever eat. Then you find out it's just frozen pizza with extra toppings. So with that in mind, let's go into the trends. Let's start with the big one, generative AI. You're probably seen it everywhere. ChatGPT writing essays, Midjourney creating digital art, and every company adding AI power to their products. Like it's a new must-have feature, even Apple. Like bro, chill. And don't get me wrong, AI tools are freaking good. I've used them, you've used them, and we can't debate that they don't save us time. But here's the problem. People are acting that AI will do everything. Write your novels, sure. Replace your entire creative team, why not? Solve world hunger, is that even a question? Definitely. The reality is, generative AI is good at generating drafts, brainstorming ideas, automating repetitive stuffs. But it's far from perfect. It still makes mistakes, lacks originality, and often needs you to fix what it gets wrong. And that's why I'm referring. Wait, what? That wasn't supposed to be part of the script. This is what happens when AI generates your YouTube script for you. Also, there's another problem with generative AI. It's starting to flood the internet. Whether it's an article, an art, or even deepfakes, it's getting harder to tell what is real and what is just machine generated noise. And that's why the audio of this video was all generated by AI. If everything looks the same, are we actually improving creativity, or are we just making it cheaper? So while generative AI is useful, let's stop pretending that it's the solution for everything. It's more like a smart assistant, not the boss. Next up, smart freaking everything. Let's talk about something that makes me roll my eyes. The obsession with putting smart in front of everything. Smart water bottles, smart beds, smart toasters. Who asked for that? Half the time, these gadgets are more annoying than useful. They are glitchy, requires endless updates, and don't work unless your internet connection is flawless. Look at the AI smart pin. And don't even get me started on privacy concerns. Smart gadgets often collect a lot of data about you. Do you really want to be served ads based on what is inside your fridge? Because that's where we're heading to. Now don't get me wrong, some smart techs are fantastic. Smart thermostats, for example, game changer. Smart cameras, super useful. But we don't need to clap your Wi-Fi chip on every household objects just because we can. So let's make a deal. In 2025, if you are thinking about buying a smart gadget, ask yourself this. Does this actually solve a problem, or is it just a shiny distraction? Okay, the metaverse. Raise your hand and see if you have heard the phrase. The metaverse is the future. Now raise your hand and see if you have tried it and the experience was shit. Yeah, here's the thing. Most of us don't care about walking around in a virtual mall with avatars that look like glitchy Sims characters. Big companies keep sinking billions into the metaverse platform that no one is using. Instead of spending that amount of money into something like that, have you ever considered donating to the channel? Just 1 million will do. I see you spending billions. Obviously 1 million will be that much. Look, the metaverse has potential, especially for gaming, but outside of that, it's not changing your life in 2025. Let's not pretend that it's here to revolutionize everything. Blockchain. The tech that was supposed to revolutionize everything, and yet, here we are, still waiting for it to live up to the hype. I'm not talking about you, Bitcoin. With the number of times I've said, don't get me wrong, hopefully you won't get me wrong. Blockchain works great for crypto and niche applications. But do we really need blockchains to track our Temu shipments or sell concert tickets? Probably not. If you have ever heard the word decentralized and disruption from the same person in a span of an hour, there's a 90% chance that it's more hyped than usual. Okay, so I promise to share one tech trend that's actually worth your attention in 2025. Ready? Here it is. AI assisted tools for everyday tasks. Not the flashy stuff like art generations or essay writings. I'm talking about the boring, practical things. Email filters that actually work, calendar assistants that helps you organize your week, or tools that automate repetitive tasks at work. These are the trends that quietly improve your life without the drama. They don't get headlines, but they're the real heroes of modern tech. So here's the deal. Every year, tech companies hype flashy ideas that sound futuristic, but don't actually do much for most of us. In 2025, let's focus on tech that actually adds value to our lives, without all the noise. Now I want to hear from you. What's the most overhyped tech trend you have seen this year? Drop it in the comments and let's all sit together. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't believe the hype unless it's about subscribing to this channel. In that case, the hype is 100% real. See you in the next video. Peace!